Hi, welcome back. In part one of this video, I showed you how to make this little mini 3x3 pizza box that is going to hold our Snow Festival designer paper gift enclosure tags. And in this video, I'm going to show you a few tips on how I took those little 3x3 elements from the designer paper and made them a little bit more personalized with some stamping and some glitter and other little embellishments. So I want to show you how I was able to put these little gift tags together very quickly and easily while still adding a little bit of personalization and a little bit of something special to them. So they didn't look like I just put together like prefab gift tags. So I zoomed out so you can see as much of my work surface as I can get on camera here. And I kind of just put a bunch of stuff out on my desk. So I was ready to go for a little sort of assembly line style with these gift cards. So I cut a bunch of Whisper White pieces to 3x6 and I scored them at 3 inches. I cut out an assortment of squares. These are 2 7/8 by 2 7/8 squares in Cherry Cobbler, Baja Breeze, Gumball Green, and Primrose Petals. That coordinates with the Snow Flurries designer paper. Those are the colors, some of the colors that are in the collection. I cut my little squares, which you can certainly cut to 3x3 and just smack them on the front of a card and it looks adorable. But I wanted to just make it a little bit more special. So I cut these at 2 3/4 square so that when I layer them, there's going to be a little, just a very, very small border of the colored cardstock and then a very small border of the Whisper White on the front of my tag. Now, some of these, like this one here, are perfect just the way they are, or maybe with just a tiny little bit of extra detail on them. Others, like these two, you might want to, stamp a greeting down here. Some of them have a space like this in addition to the picture. There's a couple that are like this where you might want to put a stamped image maybe, or a punched image of some sort glued onto here or stuck on with a dimensional. So some of them, if you're looking to kind of personalize them a little bit more, some of them will take a little bit more detail than others and a little bit more time than others. And then I also have my two-way glue pen and my Dazzling Diamonds glitter and my basic rhinestones. You could also, of course, use basic pearls. You could also use the Dazzling Details, the glitter glue, so you don't have to fuss with the glue pen and the glitter. But I like the color of the Dazzling Diamonds. And whenever there is an individual little tag like this that you feel like maybe needs just a little bit of something extra, like this one, and I would put a greeting or some sort of little stamped image on this one. I found a couple of stamp sets that coordinate really, really well. Of course, there is the Owl Occasions, which is the one we used for the outside of our box. Coordinates great with the Snow Flurries designer paper. Joyous Celebrations is also a great set to use with this project, just because of the scale of the images. More Merry Messages is my favorite Christmas sentiment set, and it has some great sentiments that will fit in the space on your little tags. Of course, the Owl Occasions. No Peeking has some cute images that you could certainly use, as well as a great to and from stamp if you choose to stamp that either on the front or the inside of your little gift enclosure cards. And also Jolly Bingo Bits has a great size of all the images that fits perfectly on these tags. And I do want to point out that the Owl Occasions also has a to and from stamp if you choose to use that. So let me quickly walk you through some of the tags that I made. This one was really simple. I just added some of the Dazzling Diamonds glitter to that. And then there's another one, another image that is the same as this but just with some different colors on it. These are two of the ones that needed, in my opinion, a little bit of extra oomph, and I used the Joyous Celebrations stamp set as well as the extra large oval punch to punch these out, and I just glued them on and added a few little rhinestones. These are some of the more basic ones. I just added a few rhinestones to them just to add a little bit of interest and a little bit of sparkle. Here's a couple that had sort of the little spaces for sentiments, and I used some sentiments from More Merry Messages to add to those. And then some other ones like this one here, I just added some dazzling diamonds. There you can see it, to the roof where the snow is, and a little bit on the Christmas tree. So some of them are super simple, and again, some of them, you know, maybe are gonna require a little bit of an extra touch to them, but just use your creativity, put your thinking cap on, and look through the supplies that you have and see what you think coordinates the best. So then, to complete your little gift, all you need to do is just take your box and tuck your gift cards inside. Now I also have some of Stampin' Up's mini envelopes here. These are about 3 1/8 square envelopes, and they fit these little 3x3 cards perfectly, so you'll want to include some of those as well. Like I said in the beginning of the video, your box is not going to fit all 16 of the gift cards that you can make from one sheet of this paper. I have in here, I just put 6 envelopes and 6 cards, and you can see I do have a little bit of extra space. How many you can fit is going to depend on how much you embellish them and how much dimension you give them. And then you just close up your box, slide the belly band back on, and there you have a perfect last-minute gift just to keep on hand in case anyone arrives at your door this holiday season, or great hostess gift or teacher gift as well. So thanks so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this project and that it gave you some good ideas for your gift giving and gift wrapping this holiday season. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you next time for my next video. Thanks for watching, and happy stampin'. Bye-bye.